Welcome to Always Analog, where we celebrate the beauty of analog technology in the digital world. Today we're looking at some pencils from India, from one of India's largest pencil manufacturers. And they make a couple of different brands, and I believe they probably make a lot of store brands as well, and off brands of pencils. But these are the Apsara Platinum extra dark pencils for good handwriting. We're all about good handwriting here at Always Analog. It says here that it includes a long point sharpener and large non-dust eraser. And you might notice from the length of the box, well, it might be hard to tell. Here, let me put up another box here so for comparison. So here's another box of pencils. You can see the Apsara box is a tad longer than, say, a standard classic normal pencil would be, and that's because it is in this, we're including here the eraser and the pencil sharpener. But if you look, and I'm trying to get there's a lot of glare here on the box because as the light hits it, this is sort of a foil box, and it's sort of got a sparkly shine to it. These really look, when you look at the box, you think, man, these really are some kind of a special pencil. I'm gonna hold this up a little bit. Let's refocus here so we can see what we're looking at. And you can see that a closer look at the box. Platinum extra dark pencils for good handwriting. We'll turn it on the side. Platinum extra dark pencils, Apsara. Take a closer look at the back here. It sort of gives you a little bit, let me see if I can get a little bit more light there. It's pretty fine, so let me come in a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here's the box. It says, needs less pressure when writing, sharpens easily, easy to read, glides on paper. It has a package date here of October of 2018. So these pencils are already a couple of years old. This is in Indian currency here, so it will tell you basically that you're getting a good value for the money because you're getting basically not sure what the currency is in India now, but you're getting a discount because of with the sharpener and the eraser that is included. These are certified non-toxic. Again, made by perhaps the largest pencil manufacturer in India, Hindustan Pencil Limited. There's their address in Mumbai, and telephone number, and you see website, email address, Apsara. Here on this side, again, extra dark pencils, and follow us on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter. Okay, so there is the box itself. We'll take a closer look now at the contents. I'm going to open on this side because this is the side that has the two little bonus items that are included, which are the eraser here. Apsara non-dust eraser, 33% extra. I'm assuming that means larger, for neat and clean erasing. Got the Hindustan Pencil Company information on it. It's wrapped in cellophane. And then next to that is the Apsara long point sharpener. Write more, sharpen less. I love that. Again, the Hindustan Pencil information there, and product code, UPC code, etc. is there. This, I'm going to see if I can, I don't know if I can slide this out of the package or not, or I may have to peel it out. We'll see if I can get it out of here. It's pretty stuck in there. Okay, we'll get that out when it comes time. Now here's the star of the show, as it were. As it should be. It's the pencil. So here is, it is a beautiful two-tone, just like, it reminds me in terms of its, a dual tone here, like the Staedtler Norris, which is black and yellow with a little red thrown in. This is a black and silver, and again, which makes sense, they're calling it a platinum, and because what's better than gold is platinum, and so here we are, or it's more precious anyways, and it's hard to, it's a foil imprint, so I'm trying to do it here on an angle. Maybe you can see Apsara Platinum, and then here it says extra dark, kind of hard to read. But then right there, for good handwriting. It has a cap on the end, so there is no eraser on this pencil, but what do you need an eraser on the pencil for when you get one of these in your box of pencils? There's no other marking on the pencil other than the imprint here on this one side, and we will see it is a hexagonal pencil. Has, I would say, fairly moderately soft corners, nice, take a few more of these out here, a nice centered core. There's three of them to sort of compare. They're all fairly, they look all to be all fairly centered. Not sure of the wood, if it's just a base wood or something else. I'm not getting a cedar smell, but yeah, a very handsome kind of a pencil, and very deluxe looking with the silver and black paint job and the shiny foil chromish imprint there. And I'll say the paint, the lacquer that's on here, very nice. And some of the black, I think the pencils rub together probably in the box, and so a couple scuffs here and there. Not so much from the paint job, but I think just from being bounced around in transit. Anyways, we're going to sharpen up one of these Apsara Platinums, and we'll use our long point sharpener that was included. We'll see how that does, and see how this pencil from India writes. Okay, so we're going to sharpen this. Here's the pencil sharpener that came with the pencils, the Apsara long point sharpener. It's green. I don't know if they come in random colors, perhaps they do, or if they're all green always, but that's what you have. And basically you've got some nice little finger grips there on either side. And, you know, I'm gonna guess that this is a sharpener probably designed to last as long as the box of pencils would last. But let's start sharpening with the included sharpener here. See how it does. Nice ribbon of wood. There's their, okay. There we have a nice point on the sharpener. Okay. And as it said, sharpen write more, sharpen less. Okay. Put that aside. I did get out, unwrap the eraser too, so we'll have that at the ready. And let's see here. Let me focus in and see how we like the writing with the well, it's dark, extra dark. I don't know, I'll have to see if perhaps how it might compare to another Apsara pencil that maybe is just dark. But this does put a nice dark line on the page here. Let's see. It is a smooth pencil. It does glide. It is an easy writing pencil. Indeed. Yeah, it's a comfortable pencil to hold as well. Again, corners are moderate and feels very comfortable in my hand. Has a nice balance. And I'm looking at the box here. It says it requires less pressure. I normally, as some of you may know, I always be the first to admit I'm a bit of a heavy-handed writer. So I'm gonna put a lighter touch. And it does. It does not take a lot of, I think you might be able to tell in the intensity of the line there, doesn't take a lot of pressure to leave a nice mark on the page. Let's put some of this core down on our paper here. Yeah, very smooth, very nice. Okay, and let's come in a little bit. And yeah, we've got a bit of a smudge drag here, as you might expect. This pencil is not graded, so HB, B, number 2, number 1, it does not say anywhere on the package here, so it's hard to say. It is somewhere in between a B and an HB, I would say. But it doesn't have a particularly soft core. Here is where we're at with our point thus far. Doesn't quite need to be sharpened yet. Let's see how this pencil erases. Now, normally I would start with the attached eraser, but since there isn't one, I'm certainly going to start with our Apsara non-dust eraser that was included in the package of pencils. And put that to it. Let's see how that does. Well, it does okay. There is a bit of shadowing there. I wouldn't say, you know, it probably is leaving 10% on the page. And while it does not create a lot of dust, you've got some little crumbs stuck to the eraser here. So let's see if that is the eraser or if that is the pencil. We'll try some other erasers. Here's a Mars. I hope you can see that does a fairly better job of getting the graphite off the paper. Try a pink pearl. Again, better. What else have I got here? Koh-i-Noor Hartmouth rubber eraser. Okay, pretty good. Art gum. Well, Milan. So far, folks, pretty much every other eraser that I've used does what I would say a good or a very good job at removing this from the page. Where you see the most shadowing left, frankly, is with the Apsara eraser. So, you know, again, it performs about as well as most other attached erasers do, even though this doesn't have one. Almost all the other erasers that we've tried do a nice job. So, in terms of erasing and erasability, you know, I would give it an A-. It comes pretty clean if you have a good eraser. Almost any of the ones that I tried will do. I'll be anxious to see if that Apsara eraser does better on other kinds of pencils. All right, let's do some more writing. Since it is interesting to me how they call out on the pencil itself and on the box that this pencil is intended for good handwriting. And I think that's great. So let's do some. Quiet pencil. Smooth, quiet, comfortable. This is a good kind of a pencil to write with and to practice your writing with. It is an instrument, I think, that does more good for people trying to improve their handwriting. Well, okay. I'm curious. I think I'd like to put a finer point on this pencil. I'm just curious to see how it will continue to sharpen here. Nice. The sharpener is good. I actually would say the sharpener, nice long point on here. I would dare to say that the sharpener, frankly, is the sharpener in the box with the pencils is better than the eraser in the box with the pencils. It's a decent manual sharpener for this pencil, for sure. So there it is, the Apsara Platinum Extra Dark Pencil for good handwriting. A nice pencil, easy sharpening, and if you are someone who likes the dark, bolder line of a pencil when writing, and this might be a good option for you. So, thank you for spending some time with me on this look at this pencil, and I'll look forward to seeing you again real soon right here on Always Analog.